Don't make these three mistakes if you're now managing your peers. So mistake one, pretending that the power dynamics of your relationship has remained the same. Mistake number two, giving them constructive feedback too soon. Number three, thinking you're still one of them. Hello everyone, I'm Ling Epson, aka Coach Ling. I help managers in the tech industry grow their people leadership skills so that they can save time, prevent mistakes, and become a more effective leader. In this video, I want to share the mistakes I've made when I manage my peers and hope it'll save you time and pain by avoiding them. So mistake number one, pretending that the power dynamics of your relationships are still remaining the same. So before you became a manager or their manager, you've been invited to lunches, you're in a private Slack channel with them where you gossip about the latest, announcements. And now that you're their manager, you may have noticed slowly that those lunch invites are starting to decrease, or the channels you're in, there's less conversations, people are complaining to you less. So the power dynamic of your relationship with this team has changed, and that's okay. You need to accept that. They will not be able to treat you the same like they've always treated you because you're now their manager. Their compensation, their ability to be promoted, their performance is now lies on you. So it's hard for them to be who they were with you, and that's okay. They are trying to figure out how to now work with you in a different role, and you're trying out how to work with them in a different role, and that's okay. Number two, giving them constructive feedback too soon. So this might be the first time now that you've become their manager that you're seeing their performance objectively for the first time. And I would say a lot of the mistakes I've made is giving constructive feedback too soon because I'm now a manager. I need to perform. I need to make sure to have hard conversation. And my mistake was to have those too soon and breaking trust too early in the team before I've had the chance to build a trusting relationship between me as a manager and them as a team. So take the time to build that new relationship. So even though you may have known this team for years, even though you've known them maybe personally, that relationship is changing. You need to rebuild what trusting relationship look like when you're the manager and they report to you. So take the time to build that new relationship. Some folks in the team will have an easier time, to build this relationship and see you as their manager very quickly. Some folks will have a hard time doing that transition, seeing you as a peer and then seeing you as their manager. So I would say if you're seeing their performance issues very objectively and clearly now, I would say pick your battles. Definitely give them feedback, but only the ones that you know has a very negative impact and cannot wait. Missing number three, thinking you're still one of them. So you're no longer one of them in a sense, peer. You're now the boss. So what this means is you can no longer hide behind the team. You can no longer wait for the team to figure out what to do. You are accountable for everything the team does. You are responsible for mistakes, failures, yes, success, but even the bad things as well. And you have to lead the team to success, to positive impact from day one. And part of that is changing that mindset of thinking you're one of them, but not really. You now have to take a more proactive role and more ownership to lead this team to success. So if this is helpful to you, please subscribe and share this with a friend or colleague who needs to hear this today. Bye now.